Early childhood education is important to the community because the economic growth of our local communities depends on our children becoming adults and leading the change we hope to see for our future.
There is a bias, I think, a negative bias about early childhood education as being babysitting, as not having value, and we really have to break through that. We have decades of research that show the importance not only of brain development, but of social emotional development in young children. That's before the age of 6. When we support high-quality early childhood education, the outcomes across the lifespan are enormous. And so if we really want to benefit our society so that we are healthier and happier and have human beings that thrive, we have to start in early childhood.
Several years ago, I had this little girl. She had a hard upbringing, and it was such a joy to be able to come alongside her and just to meet her where she was at and to help her to blossom, to become trusting with adults, and to see her blossom into a beautiful young lady who came back to college and went to school here. So I just became friends with the parents, and we just walked alongside of them and just became friends. And it's really a joy to be able to see the children come back and say, hey, I remember you when, and then to know that you are planting seeds in the future every day in these children's lives.
The future of early childhood education is transforming into a profession that is recognized by individual states and government as a necessity for the sustainability of our economy.
If you're a high school student and you like being around children, and that is something that you're kind of naturally good at and it fills your cup internally, early childhood education as a field is a great opportunity for you. And there are a few reasons why. First and foremost, if you do want to grow up someday and have a family, having a background in early childhood education is going to be crucial. You're going to be able to have a nice foundation for how to raise your own family and what types of activities you can do with children. How do you support a child's mental health? How do you support them? How do you support other families and an extended family? So if you feel like later on in your life you might decide to have children, this is a great field for you to start out in. Another reason that you would want to do this is to impact your community and to give back to your community. All the children that you are going to be working with, they're going to grow up and be adults, and then they're going to decide that they're going to run for Congress, or they are going to be the manager at our local grocery store. And so you're actually raising kids and helping to raise those children that are going to flourish our community later on in the future.
My favorite memories that come with the job are little moments of discovery from the children. For example, today over in the block center, a child was stacking up blocks and started knocking them down, realizing that it creates a domino effect. And he was just so amazed and so excited about it, and it's just little things like that that make the job special.
My mom was a preschool assistant my whole life, and that kind of sparked my interest at a young age. And then I explored some other paths, and then I had kids of my own, and I decided that kids are definitely where my heart is. I want the youth to know that early childhood education jobs are attainable, rewarding, and fun. You don't have to stop after your ECE degree either. It's a good foundation for other degrees as well. There's no better way to decide if you like a path than trying it hands-on, and at least with the ECE program at Lane, it is definitely hands-on.
Early childhood education is important because it is the start of our future. It takes a lot of patience and a lot of learning, but it's extremely rewarding. I chose this because I, as always, wanted to be a teacher, and I would really like to help this early childhood development field grow more. And I think it needs a little bit more representation and just more people in general. And so I definitely chose that route for that. And They're adorable.
Right now, there is a huge need for our children to see people who can represent them. So, like for example, when all the Hispanic children, they look at me, they feel that, oh, there is a woman who is looking just like me, like my skin tone, and that also speak another language, and it's Spanish. Realmente motivo a todos los muchachos afuera, en este caso a todos los jóvenes hispanos que están allí estudiando su high school y pensando, ¿qué voy a hacer? Esta es una carrera en la cual ustedes pueden venir y hacer una diferencia. A lo mejor son bilingües y a lo mejor lucen tal y como yo, ¿verdad? Nuestra hermosa piel color canela, como yo les digo.
Getting your 2-year degree in early education or a 1-year certificate allows you to build a foundation for the sustainability of yourself in this career. It's such a rewarding place to be in early childhood education, and you're also going to learn a ton about yourself and grow and inspire others to grow as well.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
What? Look at this.
Cheese.